Well, hello guys, my name is Nick, and let me know in the comment section down below if you got that reference, because if nobody got that reference, I will cry. But I am back. Yes, it's not a one-time only thing. I'm actually back with this Matchbox Mercedes and Mercedes trailer, the number 1E and 2D, from the original Leslie Matchbox series. So as you can see, some kids painted it brown. Yes, I know the original green color isn't the most beautiful, but I'm not sure about the brown color choice. Maybe it was used as a farm truck to haul something, and just to cover up the stains, I guess. Oh well, so as you can see right here, it's the Leslie Matchbox number 2E Mercedes trailer and the 1DECV, I forgot, Mercedes truck. So as like I said, it's brown. They even painted the wheels. They even painted the windshield. It's horrible. I have a couple of these, and they're all, I think, from the same owner, because they're all painted in the same brown. I didn't do that, I swear. So the tools I'm going to need to take this thing apart are 2 drill bits, one to do a pilot hole, to do a self-tapping rivet, not rivet, screw, and one to actually drill out the original rivet. You're also going to use that little yellow thing, that's to take off the axles from the base. So right here I was kind of gauging how deep I could drill, because I obviously don't want to go through the model, because then you have a drainage hole, and that's not good for a Matchbox. That's not the original. So after doing 2 holes, so actually 1 hole with 2 drill bits, I use my handy dandy screwdriver to pry open, well, the little base in the front, to release the front axle and the front Mercedes logo. Next, I want to take out the windshield, so I take my drill bit again. Actually, I'm right here looking if my hole is deep enough. Oh god, I didn't just say that. Edit that out, Nick. Okay, I take my drill bit and drill out the rivet that holds in the windshield. Being really careful, because I don't think you can still get these windshields. Not really sure, but I don't think you can get those. So if this one breaks, well, I have 5 others I can just take from. This actually was the only, from the 6 I have, or the 5 I have, that the windshield is, well, barely covered. The rest is just covered and cracked, and it's horrible. So this is actually my best one. Next, I take my, do my glove on, because I'm going to use my zippy thingy. Just put my finger on the blunt side of the axle. Take my little, I forgot the name of this thing, the yellow thing. Just take the sandpaper stony bit and drill, well, actually shave off the axle, so the wheel just comes right off. After I'm going to put it back together, I can just use something to squish the axle back, and the wheel will just stay on. Next, I just fast forward, because I have to do this 4 times, because there are 4 axles and 8 wheels. I can do math, yes. So after this magnificent process is over, I go, well, usually this is my favorite part of every restoration, but this was my least favorite part of this restoration, because the brown paint didn't come off. I even had to turn up my sandblaster to its maximum setting. I need to be careful not to damage the models this way, and I need to remember to put it down again, so I don't, well, blast my models in half. And still, the paint wouldn't really come off. I think I spent, normally I spend 1 minute on taking off the paint. This time I spent 15 minutes. My compressor was getting quite hot after this. So this is after 15 minutes of sandblasting, and you can still see a lot of paint. Well, not a lot, some paint particles are still left on the car. So I take my toothpick, I take a small screwdriver, and just spend another 15 to 20 minutes just taking off that stubborn paint. Please never paint your cars with, I think this is, I don't know what paint this is, but please don't do it. So after that 15 horrible minutes, this is what I end up with. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. So I take my painting tweezer thingamajig. This is actually, normally I cut the stuff out, but I thought, well, the people want to see me suffer. So after this, I take my primer. It's a Tamiya metal and plastic primer. Shake up the can for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and do 2 or 3 coats in total, even 20 to 25 minutes to dry between coats because it's pretty cold in my workshop, so I took a little bit more time to dry actually. So after this I took the trailer part, and well, the little neck that connects the trailer to the truck was a little bit bent up, because if you can see in the beginning part, if I rolled the truck forward, the trailer would be left behind. So I just stuck it between my vice grips and just bend it down again. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Next, the primer goes on the trailer again, 2 to 3 coats. 20 to 25 minutes to dry between coats, like usual. I'm not going to bore you guys with showing you every step of this painting, of the 3 layers actually. Next, it's time for the color. Yes, I did not decide to go with the original, well, turquoise, greenish, Mercedes-ish, colorish. I used a really deep green. I think I have only used it once so far on my crane video. Link will be in the top right of the screen to that video, if I remember, probably not. So while I'm actually waiting for the paint to dry, let's talk about anything. Your dream car. Please let me know in the comment section down below what your dream car is. This is just a random subject, I just popped them into my head, but we're just literally watching paint dry. So let me know what your dream car, maybe you have your dream car, let me know in the comment section down below what you have. Also, almost forgot, tomorrow will be the 2500 subscriber giveaway car video restoration thingamajig. Yes, I'm giving away a car. Well, it's a 2500 subscriber giveaway. I'm at 2600 subscribers right now, but we're going to glaze over that detail. Because at the 2500 I was, well, taking a break. But seriously guys, I want to thank every single one of you who have subscribed. We have been there since day one. I've been doing this for a year and 3 months now, I think. I did 55 or 60 restorations, and I loved every single one. I love reading the comments. I love every second of this, well, hobby, I guess. So, another minute talked full. Let's go back to the video. Let's see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing the details on the truck and the trailer. So, in black, I did the fuel tanks, the little tank on the other side, and the handles that are supposed to hold, I think, the doors of the trailer and load bed closed, sorry. Next, I used a new color. I used cream for the lights on the front. I'm not sure what color. If you know what color I can use for those lights, let me know in the comment section down below. Then I take my silver house paint and paint in the grille silver again, because well, it was brown like the rest of the thingy car. Then take my polish and polish about 10 minutes, because I need to take all the brownish off this windshield, and it turned out pretty well. Next, the wheels, again, brown paint on the wheels. I'm not going to test it, but I don't think I can sandblast those, so I just took a little bit of sanding paper, a screwdriver, and just painted them black off camera. Now on to the reassembly. First, the windshield has to go in, because I drilled out the rivet. I have to glue it back into place. So let's take my really strong glue. I actually glued my fingers together a couple of videos ago, off camera obviously, so you guys would never find. Damn it, you guys! Wasn't the smartest thing to tell, but oh well. I like to share my fails actually. Next, when the windshield is in, I take the little base plate with the front axle, but the front axle isn't in yet, and just snap that back into place. Just make sure the grille is in, and it just snaps into place. After a couple of attempts, it just snaps into place. I have to make sure the wheels are aligned, because, well, alright, it's going to be a gasser. Ooh, a gasser Mercedes truck. Ideas for my next project. Next, I, well, shut the glue, though it doesn't dry out. Smart Nick. And move on to the trailer. So, how do I reattach my axles, some people might ask. I just stick the axle to the wheel, the axle through the model, then the wheel on the other side, obviously. And then I take some kind of tweezer, something you can put a little bit of force on, and just crimp the axle back, well, flat actually, so the wheel cannot slide off anymore. And if I ever have to take it off again, I just used my yellow thing to put them back on. Now fast forward a little bit, because I used there were a couple tries to get the second axle on. I actually threw them all across the room. Now these orange canopies, I found them online. They're not the best quality, but they are the only ones I could find in a short notice. So as you can see, there are still a little couple, well, cast markings, I would call them, left. So I have to snip them off with my knife. And in the front there's a really ugly spot right there. But when the truck is in front of the trail, you don't really see it. So that's the trailer done. Next, let's go back to the model itself. And I took a self-tapping screw and screw in the front base so it can be easily taken apart again in the future. That's everything. Just do the other two axles and let's take a look at it before the restoration. Well, the custom restoration I should call it. When it was brown and brown with a little bit more brown on top. And when this is done spinning around, let's take a look at it after the restoration in 3, 2, 1. Here we go! It's dark green with orange canopies. Well, the front canopy isn't really on right, I see. But oh well, I can fix that after the video. The wheels are black again, the axles are nice and shiny again, and the windshield, you can actually see through that again. So, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.